a nonprofit partner that actually runs it and supports it. So it's a Park Service facility, but there's a nonprofit dimension to it. I'm always not quite sure, having not done this before, whether you're interested in sort of how I got to be where I'm at or what it is that I do now. So I'll start by telling you what it is that we do now. This center does both educational work, so basically a lot of work with teachers across the state, getting them involved in the scientific research at the park, and also then providing them with curriculum materials, and then providing summer institutes and things of that nature. I started out as an English major. My undergraduate work was in English, and in fact I taught English for a while. Went on and the math part was always there. And in fact, I started out as a math major and switched to English. Worked after teaching for a while, went back and I got a master's degree in essentially curriculum research, and then was working on a doctorate on that, but got really interested in the computer side of it, and basically started up a whole series of software companies, and that was sort of what I did for the main part of my professional life, which moved some sort of the engineering side that the last part of my career was more the business side. So toward the tail end, mostly consulted with other companies who were trying to launch new products or enter new markets, which is something that I've learned a lot about the hard way. This organization, as we had a Navy base here, in fact, you can sort of see that looks like kind of a Navy base, sort of. The Navy left in 2000. I live in the area, and I began working with the organization to develop the education and science programming to sort of make use of the facility, apart from just managing the physical facility. Anyway, that's a short story, but kind of went through a series of steps there. So I guess if there's a moral to the story, the math part was important all along.
It was just latent for a while.
Well, it wasn't ever very latent. The graduate work in education was pretty mathematical. I mean, I don't know if you looked at educational research, but it tends to be a lot of multivariate statistics and stuff, so you got to be comfortable with that. And the computer science stuff is mathematical sort of reliable.
I'm interested in you said there's summer institutes. These are for teacher education?
We're an accredited or licensed College Board Advanced Placement Summer Institute facilities. So other than, there's St. Johnsbury and other places you can go to, but we run APSI programs and things that make sense for the park. So we don't run an AP Summer Institute as APSI. We don't run an APSI in Latin, for instance, or U.S. history. We do run them in calculus. We've got Pete Pedersen who runs, I don't know if you know Pete, but he was Math Teacher of the Year nationally. He's located now at Maine School of Science and Mathematics. He comes and does an AP Summer Institute for us. We've got one in statistics that we do, and we've got a pair of them in environmental science. One that is an introductory level, and then one is for teachers who've already had an AP Institute at the introductory level. It's much more kind of hands-on. And we've got one in biology. So if you're doing environmental science, and I should say, we have got dollars from donors. We can actually provide stipends to almost every teacher that attends these things. So it's essentially, it's not a full ride, but we're able to pick up most of the cost of this for any teacher in Maine.